It's not often that you come across true genius, and today I ran across a Shopify store that I believe is a true embodiment of genius. Now, you may think I'm being dramatic, and maybe I am a little bit, but this store is so impressive that I couldn't help but share it with you guys. So today, what I want to do is break down this store, learn from their website design, their landing page optimization, their branding, their aesthetic. Then I'm going to show you their genius product selection, because that's where I think the magic really happens. Then we'll dive into their organic social media strategy, which is also really genius. And then lastly, we'll take a look at their paid ad strategy, just the cherry on top. And you'll see what I mean once we get into this, because it's really crazy. Now you may be thinking, Arie, I just started my Shopify store, or I don't have a Shopify store. I'm not smart enough to build a brand like this. And I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Okay, you're smart, and in my personal opinion, it's actually really smart to look at brands like this that have spent millions upon millions of dollars getting to this point and optimizing their systems. In a way, we're getting millions of dollars worth of education here by just breaking down these brands in detail and then taking away things that we can utilize for our stores. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you give this video a quick like. I'm pretty self-aware. I know that's pretty annoying to hear, but it really does help the videos out. So I would really appreciate it. Now let's not waste any more time and let's get right into this. So the store that I'm talking about is Moment, shopmoment.com. Now this store at a first glance, yes, is really clean, looks very minimal, but it's nothing that I would consider necessarily genius. Their store design really is nice. I'm a sucker for a minimal vibe like this, and clearly other people are as well. They're driving over 1 million monthly visitors to their website, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, over 1 million people visiting this website every single month. That's a lot. And here's one thing that's pretty genius about them is these are probably some of their best sellers, and they made them into a bundle for iPhone 13. So the ultimate bundle for iPhone 13. I think this is pretty cool because it helps them get a higher average order value, and it seems like a really good deal for someone who's shopping for these types of things. Who doesn't love their tech accessories to be matching? So this is a really good idea for a product. So this is basically how all their landing pages are. Very simple, and they just get the job done. It kind of fits the minimal aesthetic that this brand is going for, and it works really well. So that's something that's good to keep in mind. It's just what kind of aesthetic you're trying to put out with your brand, because the aesthetic will say a lot about the brand without even having any words, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now that you see a little bit of what this store is about, right? Like they sell camera gear, other tech gear, and just photography related stuff, also audio stuff. Now I'll show you the true genius stuff that I'm talking about. So here is something that I find extremely cool. They also sell on their store presets. Now, if you don't know what presets are, you probably don't know much about photography, but let me brief you in real quick. Presets are basically a way to edit your pictures extremely fast. So a lot of photographers, they'll sell their pre-made editing details and sell them as a preset so that people that edit their pictures, let's say on Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, can easily make edits to their pictures basically in an instant. So why this is impressive is, first of all, it's a digital download. So nobody has to ship this product out. Like when you buy a preset, you can literally just download the presets. So this is a genius digital product for a brand that sells photography equipment, because it saves people a ton of time and probably has like a 95% profit margin. When it comes to selling this, all you really have to pay for is the transaction fee and whatever it costed to make the presets, which I'm guessing is not a lot, and it's just a one-time cost. So here's kind of a good way to illustrate it, and I really love that they have this on their product page. So here's the before, and here's the after. So not a huge difference. Like to a normal person like you and I, you probably don't see a huge difference. I can see a little bit of a difference, like they added some brightness and some saturation, but nothing too crazy. However, for photographers, that's pretty important, and it's gonna save them a lot of time. So super cool. Now, if you're already thinking like, wow, this is actually smart, just wait, okay? Let me show you. This is really gonna take it to the next level here. So if we scroll down further, they also sell individual lessons. So this is literally genius. They got photography courses, audio courses ranging from like $40 to like $200 on their Shopify store. Look at, they literally have 72 different courses available. Again, these are all like 95% profit margins. And of course, when I talk about the margins, I'm not saying that when you make a Shopify store, it's all about the money. Like this would not be successful if this brand didn't focus so much on their community community, and I'll show you that in a little bit once we talk about their organic reach strategy. But when you do generate more profit for your brand, you have more resource to reinvest into the brand or invest in whatever cause you think is worthy of your money. Either way, this is genius to me. A photography brand that sells photography equipment, presets, and a digital course. What a cool trifecta of products. I just feel like this is probably one of the most profitable Shopify stores that we've ever looked at on this channel. And it's due to the fact that they are an e-commerce physical product and digital product hybrid. And it's so ironic because yesterday when I showed you the new free Shopify theme that Shopify released, I talked about how I'm building NetSphere into an e-commerce physical product and digital product brand. So how incredible that I found this example of a store that's doing it at the highest possible level, like literally generating millions of dollars a month. Pretty unbelievable and pretty inspiring. So next, let's take a look at their organic social media strategy, because this is also pretty genius. Now, as you can see on their footer on their website, they literally link, like, let's see, 7 different social media profiles. So let's go one by one. So their Twitter, 102,000 followers, crazy amount of reach. I mean, some of this stuff is getting like 20 retweets. That's more than my personal Twitter, and this is a brand. So that's insane, and that's just on Twitter. Very, very genius. They're posting multiple times a day on here. Then they also have a YouTube channel where they also post basically every day, and they have almost 500,000 subscribers. And look at, for example, this video from last week has 42,000 views, and it's because it's a tech video. People love aesthetic tech videos on YouTube. It's a huge niche, and each one of the products that they link in their description is a product from their store, and all of these links link to their website. So unbelievable. Now, if we look at their Pinterest, they're also getting almost 400,000 monthly views on Pinterest. That's pretty unreal, but they don't seem to be super active on here because Mother's Day was kind of a while ago. They also have a Reddit where they have over 5,000 people joined in their community, which is actually pretty insane. And this is something I never really see brands doing, engaging with a community through Reddit, having a subreddit. I think that's pretty smart, especially since there are a lot of people on Reddit that are keen to this type of equipment or just like aesthetic tech equipment. Now, their TikTok is also pretty popular, 29,000 followers, and they're posting every day basically. And then on Instagram, they're also posting every day, and they have over 700,000 followers. So they're posting every day on basically every single social media platform they got. So they're building this huge bubble of organic traffic. And then even on Facebook, they're posting multiple times a day and actually getting like 40 likes, 20 likes here and there, 30 likes. That's pretty impressive when it comes to Facebook. Facebook has like the most terrible reach possible, and they're still posting here consistently and getting engagement. So their organic strategy is pretty genius. Just post every single day on all social medias and make it aesthetically pleasing and helpful for people. That's how you engage a community, and for a brand, that's extremely powerful, especially with their product selection. So, the camera equipment, tech equipment, the presets, and then the courses. Now, lastly here, let's take a look at their paid ad strategy. So this is actually how I found them. I got an Instagram story ad from them. I was just looking at people's stories and I got an ad, and I was like, man, I gotta share this brand. This is too genius. So as you can see, most of their ads are actually in story format, like Instagram story. So what I think they're doing is using Instagram story formats because they're so cheap to advertise on, and then just driving as much traffic as they possibly can to their website to then funnel into their different social media pages and different products that they got. So let's take a look at one of their ads here. That's actually really clean. Their ads are beautiful, and I mean, it makes sense. They're photography experts and they make insanely high quality ads. I really love this vibe of just like one clean sentence to describe your brand and then a really clean ad. I think that looks awesome. So as you can see, they basically have all like the main tech winning products that you can think of, but they've just obviously private labeled them and branded them really well and used all their photography skills to just make it look amazing. But I'm sure all of these products aren't like the highest quality products ever or anything. They just have really awesome marketing and content production behind them. Though I could be wrong. They could be like amazing quality as well. I've never shopped here before, but that seems to be a big trend amongst e-commerce brands, is to have like good enough quality products, but just really good brand design and ads. So yeah, I think that's also a genius strategy with their paid ads to mainly be driving Instagram story traffic, since it's so much cheaper than regular traffic, at least from my experience. And then just engaging their community super hard by posting every single day across multiple social media channels. This store is truly amazing, and that's not even talking about email marketing or any sort of back-end systems that they got in place. Like, I don't even want to imagine that. Like, this store is probably the most profitable store that we've ever looked at on this channel. I said that already, but I gotta say it again because it's so impressive. But that's basically all I got for today. This is my second time recording this. My SD card is just getting corrupted like every time I make a video nowadays, so I should probably get a new one. But if you got some value out of this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more. If you're trying to learn every single day like I do with me, then subscribe with notifications on. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know if I missed anything or if there's anything you want to add. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.